morning, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. Hello, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope this week has been doing well for you. Last little bit of January and into February, and it's been some kind of erratic energy that I've been trying to navigate, and others have been feeling it too. So hope you're doing well out there. So for tonight's discussion, I wanted to talk to you. I don't know how many of you, like I can see you raise your hand. How many of you out there have actually watched? I think it's called the Yes movie. It's with Sandra Bullock. And if you haven't watched it, it's a fantastic show. But basically, what it is that she says no to everything. She worries about her kids and her family so much. She just wants nothing but the best for them. And so she's a little overprotective. And so as a result, is always saying no. So they challenged her to say yes to everything that they asked for. And it's been a while since I watched it. I can't remember if the challenge was a week, if it was a day. I think it was just one day. But basically, she had to do whatever the kids and the dad wanted to do. And it pushed her out of her comfort zone. They made her dress up in funny costumes. They took her to an amusement park. They made her eat things that she normally wouldn't eat, but she was required to say yes to everything. The only caveat is that it couldn't be anything that would be dangerous to, the family or to her or anything like that. But other than that, she pretty much had to agree to everything that they asked her to do. And it was really about the kids going out and having a really fun time. Like I said, eating cotton candy and eating things that they normally wouldn't, and, ice cream for dinner and, all kinds of things. So it was a fantastic movie. So the reason I'm telling you this is the other day I got into a discussion with a friend of mine, and I've actually been hearing for a long time that, I need to put more fun, more joy into my life. And I'm sure, like me, there's a lot of you out there that are facing kind of those same things. Life is just whizzing by, and before you know it, you're like, wow, okay, well, the weekend is over. Wow, what did I do? So they actually told me, they challenged me to let my husband have a yes day. Could be an afternoon. It could be a couple of hours, but just to do something to, get me out of my norm and do something a little bit different. So a lot of you don't know, but my husband is like an overgrown kid and loves to have fun. And so, the thought of this scares me just a little bit because his imagination's pretty wild. So, I have no idea what exactly is going to come of this, but I'm keeping an open mind. And, so much of the time when we're just going through our everyday lives, we're just kind of, we go to work, we come home, we fix dinner, and there's kids and pets and, all these different things. And we really forget to focus in on us and what our needs are. We're so busy taking care of other people, especially as parents, as females, as mothers, not excluding the dads, because they have just as an important role as the moms do. But, for the most part, we forget to take care of ourselves. We forget that, we can have fun too. And so, fun outside of the family, right? Whether that's taking the kids to the park, going to their games, whatever that looks like. So it's just an opportunity for you to stop and say, what have I done to bring some joy and to bring some fun into my life that is meaningful to me? right? That could be anything. It could be going for a walk in the park. It could be reading a book. It could be going getting your favorite ice cream. Or it could be having ice cream for dinner and just skipping dinner. Whatever that is, and whatever that looks like, I implore you to take this time right now to take a look at some of those things. What are you doing to have fun? And are you willing to allow your partner to have a yes day with you where they take control and they take the reins and you have to do whatever it is they say? So take a look at that. Have fun with it. Have fun stopping and going, wow, what is it that drives me, that brings fun and joy into my life? And then do it. Just stop and, bring that in, because we could all use a little bit more fun and a little bit more joy in our lives, especially this time of year. The holidays are over. Some of us are having really intense, storms. Some of us are having really cool temperatures. And so it's so easy to kind of get stuck in a rut, so to speak, and, not take that time for ourselves. And it's so important to rejuvenate your soul. So take a look at that and see what you can do to bring more joy and more fun into your life, to your everyday life, even if it's something, just a little bit of something every single day. All right. Well, right now we are going to go to the phone lines, and we have Michelle in Kentucky. Good evening, Michelle, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Yes.
Hi. So what can I do for you this evening?
I didn't hear you, dude.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Do you have a question you'd like to have answered?
I was just wanting to know if my mom was with me.
Okay. All right, Michelle, hang on just for a few moments here. Let me tune in and see if I can make connections with your mom. And that'll be just a minute here, a little moment of silence, and then I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Michelle, I do have a woman here with me this evening. She is someone that really she loved to cook. She loved to be in the kitchen and preparing. She's showing me that she prepared a lot of um, big meals. I don't know if it was entertaining or if it was for a very large family. But she's just showing me that she's in there and she's cooking and she's preparing, and the love that came through the kitchen and people sitting at the table and enjoying the food and the conversation. Um, it was really a place. Um, what it did is it really filled her heart. It wasn't maybe so much about the cooking as it was about what the food brought through to the people who were sitting around the table in the conversation. And it was the amount of laughter and joy, and it was like this excitement of reverberation of like sound bouncing off the walls. And that's really what brought her this joy. She's showing me like more of a grandmother, so a woman that's a little bit that's older in age. Um, it feels like it just feels like a grandmother. Um, I'm not picking up that it's actually your mom. Has your mom been gone for very long?
My mom passed away in 2010.
Okay.
And
So
my
it's been a
grandma passed
little.
away, well, what year did my pass away in? Like last year, I believe.
So your grandmother passed last year, you said?
Yeah, my grandmother passed last year. My mom passed in 2010. But mom she had 6 kids, so we had a big family.
You had a very big family. Okay. Yeah, that's where the laughter and the joy is kind of coming through. Um, I actually think I have both of them here. Um, hang on, I'm going to ask them to kind of separate because their energies are kind of intermingling right now. Okay, so your mom is saying that she's just saying, I know how long this journey has been for you. It's felt like an eternity to you, and um, she's sorry about that, about what this has done in terms of your feelings and your emotions, and how you've had to get through this time. Um, she says she's never left your side. She's been here the entire time, and has she been coming to you in your dreams?
Not too much.
Not very much, but she has come in your dreams, come to you in through dreams.
She has come a few times,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Those weren't technically dreams. Those were actually visitations from her, and she's smiling and saying, "Oh, they were very nice. They were very nice visits that you guys had during those times." Um, she said that she's been trying to get through to you, um, but she says it's very hard to get to you through your dreams, through your sleep. Uh, that you're very active in the night. You're a kind of a restless, a little bit restless in your sleep, and so it makes it hard for your subconscious to be able to get into that really good deep sleep so that she can get to you. Um, I'm trying to see what messages that she's been leaving for you. Um, she's she's showing me a pink ballet slipper. Did you do ballet as a child, or did you do any kind of a dance or anything like that?
No. My baby, she loves her little ballerina slippers. I got a
Okay.
little girl. She loves wearing her little pink slippers.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because she's just showing me this pink ballet slipper. And she's grinning. It's like she's bringing it close to her heart. Um, she wants you to know that all is well, that grandma's okay, that she's okay. And there's nothing for you to worry about in that respect. Um, she said the biggest thing is that she really misses those interactions with family. The big celebrations and the love of food and the conversation. And she said she knows that you miss that too. That there's a piece of that that kind of fell away when she died, and then again when Grandma died. And she said that there's other ways to kind of put those things together and to bring those back and to bring those memories back, because you're really missing that vital piece, because it was such an interconnective piece between all of you. So has your family gotten together for any kind of family gathering since your mom has been gone?
I lost my twin brother and my dad too, so we don't get together much.
Okay. She's showing me that piece would, that piece of that togetherness of bringing people together. And I know we're in COVID, it's a little bit harder to do those types of things, but just being able to, to have those pieces again, to have that connection and that relationship with the family, because she says you're really missing that piece. It's like a missing, it's like you're showing me a puzzle piece. It's like it's your missing puzzle piece. And so being able to bring that back in is going to be able to help you reconnect and, reconnect with essentially with your mom's soul, right? Or your mom's spirit, and bringing that back in, into your life. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what me and my sisters is already talking about doing, trying to get everybody together to
Okay.
meet one more time.
Yeah. I think that's going to help. I think that's going to help kind of bring everybody back together. And she's showing me it's like, everybody is kind of strung out a little bit, and they're missing that tradition. And tradition was a very big thing with your family. Like she's showing me like Sunday dinners. I don't know if you guys had Sunday dinners where everybody would come over and, she'd make a big Sunday dinner. But she's saying even something as simple as that, right? Bringing back something like that into the family and start those traditions again. She's showing me that traditions were such a big part of your family, and they've kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit. And so she's encouraging you to find those traditions, whether they are the same ones that you guys used to do, or whether you start your own traditions, right? Because there's always something really special about starting your own traditions. Maybe bringing in a piece and saying, oh, remember when, let's add this to our tradition, okay? She's also showing me that that her passing's been, pretty rough on you. And so by doing this, by reconnecting in this way, it's going to kind of help you through that last little piece of the grieving process. The loss. You're not going to feel that big loss when you can reconnect and you can bring those family traditions back in. It's going to help kind of heal yourself, heal your soul, so that you're able to kind of move forward. So, can you feel her around you?
Sometimes.
Do you sense her? What, I'm sorry?
Sometimes I do. I feel like I do.
Okay. Yeah, she's showing me that that sometimes you'll get that feeling like someone's standing next to you. or maybe it's like a cold breeze or a brush on the arm. But she's showing me that you have felt her presence before, and just to be in more awareness of that. Because I know our minds get very preoccupied, and when they get preoccupied, we're not really in awareness to feel and sense our loved ones around us. So if we can even take a few minutes in the day and just try to clear your mind, she'll be able to get, to come through for you easier. And that's going to bring you even a little bit of, I don't want to say it's not really closure, but it's going to bring you some ease in knowing that she's there with you. Okay.
Okay.
But it's really about being able to turn the busyness of the mind off, right? So even like doing the simple little things like washing dishes or something like that, where your mind is kind of preoccupied on something mundane, that's when they're going to be able to come through, and then you're going to be able to sense their presence. She's showing me like a quarter. Is there any significance for you with a quarter and her?
She had my nephew saving dimes, and whenever she passed away, he would find dimes everywhere. So before she passed away, I told her, I said, heck, I'm going to save quarters.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, she's holding up
her dimes for. She would save her dimes for my nephew, and I said, heck, I'm going to save the quarters then. And she started saving the quarters and giving them to me.
I love that story. Well, she's still passing the quarters on to you, obviously. She's saying, don't lose your sense of humor. Don't lose your sense of humor. You have such a great sense of humor. Humor is going to be what gets you through kind of the rough patches in life. So don't ever lose that, right? Finding the little opportunities in things to make you giggle, to make you laugh, right? And she's showing me again that quarter, right? Like if you have a quarter in your hand, it's like a special thing. It's like a special bond between the two of you. And that's going to be able to help you get through some of those tough times. Michelle, are you still with me?
Yes.
Okay. She just wants you to know how much she loves you and how proud she is of you, and knows that you're doing the very best you can, and that you need to give yourself some appreciation and some love for what you've been doing and what you've been taking on. Okay?
Okay.
Try not to get too overwhelmed, she says. Find that laughter. It's going to help you get through things. Okay? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Michelle, we're coming down to the last few seconds of our show, so I'm going to have to say goodnight. I hope this has been helpful for you.
It's helped a lot. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Go grab yourself a quarter.
I already got one.
All right, Michelle,
Thank you
so much for calling in. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You can reach me over on my website at www.wingsofsoulswithjulie.com or on my Facebook pages, Your Time to Shine and Julie YeagerWalker Medium. Reach out to me if you would like to sign up and have a one-on-one personal reading with me. I'd be happy to do so. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and we will see you again next week.